Dear children, so welcome to the session. So last class what we discussed? We discussed about some organic basic concepts and we will discuss how the nylon compounds can be prepared. Actually, the nylon, which is a polymer compound. So for that we need two starting materials. So what are that starting material, children? The one is what? Yes, it is hexamethylene diamine, and another one is adipic acid. So we have to take hexamethylene diamine with adipic acid. So with that we have to do condensation polymerization. What is meant by condensation polymerization, children? Removal of ammonia, HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, and water, that is known as condensation polymerization. So in that, what polymer we can get, children? We can get nylon 6,6. So the nylon, that indicates the compounds which having the amide bond. What is meant by amide bond? CONH, that is the amide bond. And 6,6 indicates that before NH and after NH, the carbon which having 6 number of carbons are there. So that's why they can name it as nylon 6,6. And now we will discuss about that preparation we already discussed, and now we will discuss what are the advantages of nylon, and we will discuss about the polyester new compound, their preparation, properties and uses. First we will overview the nylon compound. Actually the nylon is a first man-made fully synthetic fiber. The nylon is the first man-made fully synthetic fiber. The rayon is what? It is a semi-synthetic fiber. Why it is a semi-synthetic fiber? What is the reason? What is the reason, children? Because the wood pulp, which is a cellulose, which exists naturally. So that's why we can tell it as rayon as the semi-synthetic fiber. And also the rayon is also named as artificial silk. But nylon, so nylon is the first man-made fully synthetic fiber. And so nylons are polymers. Nylons are actually what? It's a polymers. So for the polymers, how the polymers can be prepared? What is meant by polymer? The term poly indicates many. Mer indicates unit or parts. So many units are there. So the polymer can be prepared with the help of starting material we needed. What is the starting material here we needed? Monomer. Monomer means what? It is a single. The mono indicates single and mer indicates unit. So for nylon, so this is the nylon structure, children, and in the nylon structure it is having the amide bond, that is CONH. It is a amide bond. And preparation, so nylon preparation, it is prepared from coal, water and air. So the first nylon compound which was introduced at the year 1935, the compound is nylon 6,6. So it's having two monomers are there. For nylon preparation we need two monomers. The one monomer is adipic acid. That is in between it is having CH twice, that is CH2 4. The methyl group, it contains 4 number of carbon. And in the terminal position it's having carboxylic acid. What is the functional groups of our carboxylic acid, children? That is C double bond OH. The carboxylic acid is the functional group. What is the functional group? What is the definition for the functional group, children? So functional group is nothing but it is an element or molecule that is the responsible for that particular organic compound. It can be element, for example oxygen. So oxygen is what? What is the formula for oxygen? O. If the oxygen is there, means what is the functional group, children? That is ether. So similarly, C double bond OH, it's a molecule. So C double bond OH means what is the functional group, children? It's carboxylic acid. So with adipic acid, we need hexamethylene diamine. Hexa indicates it contains 6 carbon. Methylene, CH2 indicates that methylene. Hexamethylene. Di indicates 2. Amine. What is the formula for amine, children? NH2. So that's why we can tell it as diamine. Di indicates 2. At the 2 terminal points we are having the amine. So that we can write it as diamine. So with that condensation polymer. So what is the product we get? That is nylon 6,6. So in that, so what are the molecules can be removed here, children? What is the polymer he has gone? Yes, it is condensation polymerization. The removal of H2O will be there. So here, what is removed? The OH is removed and here hydrogen is removed. Here OH is removed, here hydrogen is removed. So that it will form this structure, that is nylon 6,6. So the first 6 indicates before NH 6 carbons are there. Here 4 carbon and here 1 carbon, here 1 carbon. Totally 6 carbon is there. And after NH also it is having 6 carbon. So that we can tell it as nylon 6,6. Next we can go for the advantage. So what are all the advantages of nylon 6,6? First, it is very strong and elastic, so that we can use it for climbing the mountain. So these nylon ropes can be used for climbing mountains, and also it is very elastic, and also the weight is very lightweight, so that we can easily take wherever we can go. So it is very light, and the nylon is very easy to wash. We can wash the nylon very easily. It is very easy to wash. And so these nylon can be used in the cloths, ropes, tents, belt and parachutes. So these nylons can be used in various applications are there. It can be used in cloths, ropes means we can use it for drying purpose also we can use it that nylon, and for exercise, that is for skipping also we can use it the nylon, because the nylon is very lightweight, so that we can easily use it for the daily regular activities, that is we can easily use it for the exercise purpose. And also that ropes can be used for climbing the mountain, and tents, so we can use it to make the tents, and the belts and parachutes. So these are all the uses of the nylon. And next we will discuss about the polyester. So what is the term poly, children? The poly indicates many. Ester means it is a functional group. It will contains large number of ester groups. That indicates the polyester. And this polyester is also known as, it is also one type of artificial fiber or synthetic fiber or man-made fiber. And the polymer containing multiple units, it will containing multiple units linked by ester linkage. So the polyester means what? It is having multiple linkages. The multiple linkages which is linked with ester. And this is the ester formula, children. So in that we are having the two R. The R indicates alkyl group. The R indicates alkyl group. I will explain that. What is meant by R? So these are this R indicates alkyl. So these R indicates alkyl group. These R indicates alkyl group. For example, the alkyl is nothing but in alkane. So what is meant by alkane? In alkane, alkane means it's having the single bond. The alkane means the compounds is having single bond. The compound is having only single bond is known as alkane. For example, methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane. So these are all the compounds which having the single bond. So in that we have to remove one hydrogen. For example, so what is the formula for methane, children? Methane, children, is, what is the formula for methane? Methane, what is the formula? That is CH4. The methane formula is CH4. So in that CH4, it is methane. So in that we have to remove one hydrogen. So if you remove one hydrogen means, what is the formula, children, here? It is CH3. So CH3. So in that CH3 we have to replace the ANE. So ANE indicates it contains single bond. If you remove one hydrogen in that methane, so that we have to write it as, first we have to write the root word. So here how many carbon is there? Only one carbon. What is the root word? Meth. The root word, it will be meth. So if we remove one hydrogen means that indicates that alkyl group. So that we have to write methyl here. Methyl. So that indicates the alkyl group. So methyl, ethyl. Ethyl means, what is that formula? So ethane means, what is the formula, children? So CH3, CH3 is the formula of ethane. It is the formula for ethane. If we remove one hydrogen in that, means, what is that formula, children? So CH3, CH2. So CH3, CH2. It is ethyl. It is what? Ethyl. It is ethyl. So CH3, CH2. And next, if 5 carbon, so 5 carbon means, what is the name? Pentane. So what is the formula for pentane? CH3, CH2. 2. So in pen